Hello guys, in this video we will talk about most asked 10 HTML CSS interview questions. We will also going to see the practical of each of them. So watch the video till the end. So let's start the video. So first question is how many ways we have to apply CSS into HTML page. So how many ways we can apply CSS into HTML page? You can say something like this. So there are three methods to apply CSS in our HTML page. First one is inline CSS, second one is internal CSS, and third one is external CSS. You can see all the syntax on my slide. So let's start the practical. Suppose that we have a template like this, and after that we define a HTML tag h1 in body tag, and normally we have to apply the CSS. First of all, we talk about inline CSS. So normally for inline CSS we just normally type style, and after that what you want to apply. So if you want to text align center, so I just applied text center to the text. So after that I also want to give the color to coral. If we see the output on Chrome browser, then it's look like this, as like we gave text align to center and give the color coral. So is it working? So now we talk about internal CSS. So how we can apply internal CSS? So normally we have to define style tag in your head tag, and after that you have to apply CSS as like this. If your tag name is h1, and you if you want to give color something like this, to also text align is equal to center. So let's see the output. So now you can see the output of internal CSS. So let's talk about external CSS, how we can apply in your HTML page. So now I have just give the sample.css. If I am to apply the CSS on our simple page, then I have to link the HTML page with our CSS page. So here I connected HTML page with CSS page. So now you can see the output. The hello world is now at right side. So using these three methods we can apply CSS on our HTML page. Second question is what is difference between margin and padding. So if you talk about margin, then you can see CSS property that is used to create space around the element outside the defined border. And if you talk about padding, CSS property that is used to create space around the element inside the defined border. So you can see the difference between both of them. Normally margin is used to create a space outside the border, and padding is used to create a space inside the border. So let's see the practical. So I have created one page called sample.html, and I have also created one h1 tag inside the body tag, and with text hello world. And I have also give some CSS to this h1 tag, like as text align center, border, and width. So let's see the output of this code. If we will see the output of this code is look something like this. And if you want to see the difference between a margin and padding, then if you will give the margin to this suppose 100 pixel, you can see the difference between both of them. Margin is normally around the text with respect to page, and if you talk about the padding, then if you normally give the padding to this text, suppose that we give padding 100 pixel. Now you can see the difference between both of them, padding and margin. In this, now you can see clearly that our text is padded according to their border, inside their border, as like I before said in my slide. So third question is how to add hyperlink in HTML page. So to do this, we have a tag called anchor tag. Inside anchor tag we have a href attribute, and here we have to give the name of our file which we want to show after clicking on the computer home. So let's see the practical. So guys, I have created one anchor tag inside my body tag, and give the name of other HTML page called tribute.html, which we want to show when I click on the link. If you see the output of this page, then it looks something like this. If we click on the tribute page, then we get other page called attribute.html. You can see.
So fourth question is, what is difference between elements and tag? So in this question people normally get confused what is the difference between both of them. So as you can see on screen, tag normally defined as starting tag and ending tag. But if you talk about element, then element is the combination of starting tag, content and ending tag, as you can see on screen. So fifth question is how to add a JavaScript file into a HTML page. So we normally use script tag to do this. So we have to define a script tag. Inside script tag we have a src attribute, and inside src attribute we have to normally define our file name, and after that close the script tag.
So sixth question is, what is CSS selectors? CSS selectors are used to select the content you want to style. So normally there are four types of CSS selector: CSS attribute selector, CSS ID selector, CSS element selector, and fourth one is CSS class selector. So let's see the practical of all of these. So if you want to style your page by using class property, then you have to give your class name as like this. I have created one h1 tag, and inside h1 tag I have give attribute class, and after that give the class name. If you want to styling your page by using class, then you have to first of all access your class by using dot, and after that your class name is nick, and after that what you want. Image responsive using CSS. So here you don't have to apply bootstrap for making image responsive. So you can do something like this. You have to apply width is equal to 100% and height is equal to auto. After that your image will become responsive. Let's do the practical. Here you can see I have created one image tag, and we have a attribute called src. Inside src I have give the name of my image and alternate name if the picture is not so. I have normally give the name nature picture. If you see the output of this code, then it's look something like this. If you want to see the image is responsive or not, then you normally click on inspect, and if you want to see on different mobile phone, then you can see in a Galaxy S5, then you can see the image is not responsive because image is not showing completely. And if you want to, you can also see on iPhone X, so you can see that image is not responsive. Now I applied the store the data of current session only. It means the data stored in session stores clearly automatically when the browser is closed. If we talk about local storage is another type of HTML storage. Local storage data is not deleted automatically when the current browser window is closed. So you can see the difference between both of them. If we close our browser, then session data or session storage automatically will be deleted, but if we close our browser, then local storage is not deleted. So thank you for watching, guys. If you feel that this video is beneficial for you, then please like the video, subscribe the channel and hit bell icon so you can get more update like this. Thank you.